Okay, well, the video didn't work so well, but you can all still give us wild applause. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. This is the... Okay. Giving me a hard time here. Good morning. This is our fifth and final day. This is the 0900 morning show, and we are then going on in the water to do 11:30 live coverage of the racing today, which is the end of the semis and the start of the finals, plus the consolation racing that's going on. Delighted to be here at Balboa Yacht Club for the 59th edition of the oldest international youth match racing championship in the world. We do, for our morning show, of course, we start out with regatta chair and rear Commodore of Balboa Yacht Club for the competitors briefing, led by Christine Gribben.
Good morning. All right. So a couple of things. The sportsmanship nomination cards are over on the table where you pick up your check-in, check-out sheets. So if you could please fill those out and put them back or give them to Becky before you leave on the water today. 2 lunch boxes. Only one person did not clean it out, and so this morning it still has your lunch in it from yesterday. When you come back in, Becky will be directing traffic for where you put your boats. And then I think that's all I have. Is that all I have, Becky? Yes. So let's come up and do the boat draw. Sienna. Number 4. James. Number 2. Morgan.
It's okay, but I've already had that. Yes.
What's that T-shirt say? Let's get a shot of it.
No.
Bling. 10.
Number 10. And Josh.
It's okay.
All right. Andre. Number 6.
Show the camera.
Teo.
See your face, Andre.
Number 5.
Number 5. And Ethan. Number 7. Sam. Nine. Yep. No. 11. Peter. Nine. Christian. Number 12. Daniel. Number 1.
You don't want to face the camera either, Daniel?
Okay.
Look at the camera, if you would, please. Oh,
Number 3. And Victor. Number 1. All right. Dr. Don Becker, our PRO for this event.
Is it on? We're on. Good morning, good morning, good morning. One brief announcement. We had some discussion about coach boats yesterday. The requirement for the regatta was pointed out to me by the regatta chairman is that the coach boats need to be at anchor on the left side of the starting line, the pin end of the starting line. So we need to have all the coach boats anchored during the racing. My plan today is to leave the dock at 10 o'clock with a possible 11 o'clock start. I will possibly postpone on the water to let the wind fill a little bit. Bob Steele gives me the weather report. It looks like we have more of the same today with possible 7 to 8 knots by 1 o'clock. The program this morning, the first two starts in the first and or second round robin will be the semifinals. It'll be displayed. It'll be on your pairing list. And the consolations will then start 3, 4, 5, and 6. As the consolations are concluded, if somebody goes 2-0, then the lower fleets, the lower starts will move up. The umpires will notify you about that. That's all I have. Good luck, everybody.
Great, thank you. Chief Umpire Patrick Burks.
Yay, Patrick.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks again for a great day of racing yesterday. Umpire team hasn't informed me of any other reminders that I should give you, so we'll see you out on the water. Let's have a great day of racing.
Thank you. Our bosun, Greg Newman, please.
Want me to sit down, Tom? Good morning, everybody. Thank you again for taking care of our boats yesterday. Closest racing and the fewest number of incidents that I can ever remember. So we appreciate you all taking care of our boats, our kites, and I'm really happy about that. Announcement about when you're finishing. So if you're finished sailing for the day and you find a spectator boat that will accept you and your boat, feel free to enjoy that. The VIP boats, there will be 2 of them. Those are off limits for the day, but I think you'll find people that will be happy to have you. Unfortunately, we can't host you on the Wingnut because we're still working the regatta. If you're going to tie the boats up, tie the boats no more than 2 together. So 1 to a boat that you're going to hopefully go hang out on. You can tie another boat to that. But you are responsible for getting the boat back in to the club, again with your life jackets on, etc. Quick couple thanks, Tom, because you let me have the microphone.
Christine did.
Well, Christine and I, it's a love relationship, I'm telling you. And
I love you.
I know you do, Tom. And we'd like to thank really our spouses and our families for kind of supporting us. Dennis is here every day. My wife's down with my grandkids and Max and Jessica. And the staff here is just amazing. Russell does such a great job. Becky's kind of the queen of our club. But Brian and Jake and their team on the docks, I mean, they just crush it every single time when you guys come in. I don't know how many people are working overtime, but I mean...
Hey, well, can I invite... I've been trying for years to get Brian to come up. Brian, please.
Yes.
Come on, we put you on camera.
Yeah.
He's still shy. Now he's running away.
Someone stole my power cord. Find me a new one. And then Long.
In the back
That's him, that guy with the hat right back there. Do you see that guy? Say hi to him when you see him on the docks. And Jake and the whole team. Before we all get here and after we all leave, there's one person still doing just tons of work. And the food is fantastic. The hospitality is fantastic. And so, Sarah, thank you and your team for everything you did to keep us full. And just the staff in general. You get down here early in the morning, everybody's cleaning up the grounds, making sure you got everything ready, and that we present our club in the best light possible. Randy at RPM, you guys are lucky. Nobody got to know Randy this weekend. So Randy's sitting over here. He comes down every single day. He texts me all during the course of the day. Do I need to come down and get repairs? He wants your boats to be great for the next day. So Randy, thanks for all your work. And then my bosuns. I have the best team on the planet. I've got Tyler, who will be flying drones, but he helps out a lot. And this is weeks before we get here. Pat Lieber, who's gone to buy pizzas, so we have a fresh microwave on the boat, so we will have pizza for lunch. And Chris, who's just been a great addition the last couple of years. So I'd like to thank all the bosuns for all your hard work. And then lastly, second to lastly, all the volunteers that are around here for months ahead of time to make sure that you guys all have a great experience. And then for all of us, members, volunteers, competitors, our families, our moms, our dads, our best friends, our wives, our girlfriends, our husbands, our boyfriends, all of those people watching at home and all those people that aren't watching but supported you to get you here. We really appreciate the effort that you put in so that we get the opportunity and the luxury of being able to host such a fantastic regatta. So Tom, thanks for having us all.
Thank you. That's what I have for this evening, or this morning. It's not evening yet. Wishful thinking, right? Sportsmanship. Please fill out the sportsmanship before you leave. And Sam, Scott, if you could, after this, we need to talk over there. Great. Thank you very much. Oh, no, it's all right. Don't worry.
Thank you, Christine. Okay, let's get back into the press release. We do this every morning in the morning show, pre-race morning show. This is the press release from last night. Hyde, Hayhoe, Nichols, Pinckney advance to the semis, which are already underway. Hyde leads Nichols and Pinckney leads Hayhoe, both on 2-0. Dateline Newport Beach, the last two races of the double round-robin stage, where each team races against the others twice, were completed today at the 59th Governor's Cup International Youth Match Racing Championship, and that, of course, was yesterday. The top four scoring teams in the round robins, or as Andy and I like to say, the rounds robin, advanced to the head-to-head first to win three semifinals. Josh Hyde, New Zealand Royal New Zealand Yacht Squadron, maintained his lead from day 5 and was the top scorer in the round-robin stage. It was much more interesting, however, for the remaining spots. When the day started, Hyde had 15 points, while James Hayhoe of Australia, Royal Sydney, and Sam Scott, also from New Zealand, Royal New Zealand Yacht Squadron, were tied at 13 points for second place. There were three teams tied at 12 points for third. It was fully expected that one of those three would advance to the semifinals, along with Hyde, Hayhoe, and Scott. But the three teams tied were local favorites Sienna Nichols, USA from Balboa Yacht Club, Christian Prendergast from the USA Chicago Yacht Club, and Daniel Kemp, I'm going to get it right, Daniel, Australia, the Royal Prince Alfred Yacht Squadron or Yacht Club? Club. That's what I thought. I didn't write the press release. Andy didn't write that line in the press release. Today, Pinckney, because we both know fully well, today Pinckney won both his matches and was suddenly back in contention. The team, that was again yesterday, the teams that were tied at 12, along with Scott, who was on 13 wins, did not have a good day. So Pinckney moved into a tie for the fourth and final position and won on the tie break. Under the rules, the winner of the round-robin stage chooses their opponent from among the other three semifinalists. Hyde chose third-place team Sienna Nichols. That left Hayhoe and Pinckney racing in the other semifinal. And as we mentioned here a moment ago, that is semifinals are ongoing, and Pinckney is up 2-0, and Josh Hyde is up 2-0. We're going to do something a little different today after I show you the pictures from Tom Walker and Bruce Crary. We're going to do something different, so we're going to have the crews, Josh's crew and Morgan's crew up here in a moment, hence the additional chair because we've got Morgan's crew sailing 4 up. have a look now at the photos, the great photos. I'm going to give some appreciation here to Tom. Where's Tom Walker? I just saw him there a minute ago. There, Tom's back in the technical booth here at the Balboa Yacht Club. And where's Bruce Crary? Is he here this morning? Not here yet. And Mary Longpree, we've gotten some photos from her as well. But look at these fantastic photos from yesterday. The conditions, as Andy and I don't like to say, they were champagne conditions, or at least Prosecco conditions. Fantastic racing. As Greg Newman just said, probably the closest racing. Andy and I were talking about this last night over pizza. Probably the closest racing in our memory, and Andy's goes back further than mine. Tom Walker photos, thank you very much, Tomas. And then from Bruce Crary, look at the faces here. Morgan, is that your team?
That is.
And is this the James gang? James, and Jameson. What do you call each other on that boat? Oi? Boy. Now, what was this all about yesterday? Kemp and Scott, a little luffing match, obviously. Anybody want to comment about that? No. A good laugh going on here. By the way, Andy, we haven't done this before, but with your permission and Madam Chair's permission, if anybody wants any of these photos, ping me or ping somebody, ping Christine. We'll get the photos of any of those that we've shown over the last morning shows and the evening show, because we're happy to share them with you so you can share them with your clubs and so on. Okay, so that's Bruce Crary again. Thank you very much, Bruce. And this is our favorite segment, a new segment here in the morning show. We've never done this before. It's called A Look Back. You know, we've had the Coach's Corner, but without Will Bolden or Jordan Reese here, we can't do the Coach's Corner, so I've done a new segment. It's called A Look Back. Anybody have any idea who those three people are or the year? Jeffrey? He was on the Markset boat, circa two. He was born in 2002. He's 7 or 8 years old. Jeffrey Peterson helping on the Markset boat. There he is winning his first BYC silver as an 11-year-old. And then who are these two croutons? Today's roving boat co-commentators. Marius back yet? Yeah. See, you've seen him? Marius is going to be back, and he will be with Jeffrey on the roving boat. And I don't know where Jeffrey is. Oh, that's Leo. Well, we're going to have Marius on, and that's Leo from 2017. I got to talk to my graphics department. Leo Takahashi, one of our favorites here, right, Christine? Ever? Great stuff. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Mary Longpree, for those photos. And let's get the crews. Let's get Andy Rose up here first. Chairman of the Gov Cup Steering Committee, two-time winner of the Cup, who hosts this next segment. And today it's going to be the crews of the two teams that are on 2-0, Andy Rose.
Good morning, everybody. We have talked quite a bit, both up here and on air yesterday, about the importance of the crews. And as you all know, there are many maneuvers where the crew can make it happen or lose a half a boat length in position. So today we thought we'd get the crews up. So who are we starting with? Morgan's crew? Eamon doesn't pay attention if he's not talking. I mean, it's just...
The regatta chair is telling me something very important, and I'm going to do it right now so I don't forget. Don't use your spinnakers on the way in. Is that from the jetty in or from outside to the jetty, or? All the way.
All the way.
Okay, copy. Thank you. Sorry, Andy, we had to get important information in before your gas bagging here.
Why don't you invite Morgan's crew up?
Morgan's crew are coming up. Please join us, Sabrina Anderson, Cam Spriggs, and Kelly Holtis.
So we also talk about in match racing, psychology is really important, and how you feel on any given day about what you're about to do. You guys have had an interesting, rather inconsistent road here for the last few days, but you sure came good yesterday. Why don't you guys talk about how you keep it together as a crew? When I think Morgan, I asked him, he says, "Oh, I think we were still out of it," and I told him, "You're not out of it." But I guess you guys still thought you were out of it. How did you get pumped up to do what you did? Any of you? Talk amongst yourselves.
Gosh, yesterday was mentally was tricky for sure, but the biggest thing for us was just we kind of enjoyed the night before and kind of relaxed and took the day just free and like Morgan said yesterday, but just kind of enjoyed what we thought was going to be the last couple of races of the regatta for us and just had fun, went crazy in the starts, went fast, and just kind of crossed our fingers a little bit for like the math that worked out for us. But
Yeah, I did. Well, Sabrina, so do you think that you guys work better if you're just nothing to lose here, what the heck, rather than, I was always nervous if I was still in contention. I mean, I'm not used to, well, my mother always said, if Andy is laughing and joking on the dock, he's going to get pounded that day. So how did you guys go from, what the heck, only 2 more races to suddenly, oh, wow, we're in the semis?
I think it changed really fast. I think part of it for us was like knowing exactly when we needed to lock in, but then also letting ourselves have that moment to be relaxed and just kind of like go with the flow. There was so much that was out of our control. We only had 2 races left to do, and we knew we couldn't control what we can control, which is trying to win those 2 races. But there was so much that was dependent on, like, for us to get into the finals, there were so many things that needed to happen that had nothing to do with us. So we were kind of just like, let's do what we can and try and win our 2 races, and then let's cheer on our competitors. And like,
Kelly, when did you guys first find out that you had made the semis? You finished the races, and obviously you didn't know then. And they finished that whole flight. When did you know?
Well, we were looking at the math pretty closely, and we knew who had to lose for us to make it into the semis. And we were watching, it was Christian Prendergast versus Theo Westerland. And they were the first flight, we were the 5th flight. So if Prendergast lost that race and we won our race, we knew we were in. We saw that happened. So we're like, okay, it's time. Pressure is on and we need to win this race and we're in. So the second we finished, we knew it was ours.
So finally, let's talk about the race with the semifinal race. Excuse me, that had a rather exciting finish. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, frankly, I don't think I remember that much of it. Other than that, it was really close, and my heart rate was extremely high the entire time. Because we were hiking the entire upwinds. It was nice and windy, and I'm pulling the kite up, so kind of I'm not really using my brain leading up to the set, and then for the next minute after the set. But coming into the finish, I do remember that Hey-Ho got the jump on us, and then we jibed back. We got the jump on him. We were coming into the finish, and then he hit us right in the back of our boat. We were in the zone, and he actually gave us a nice little punch forward across the finish line. So thank you for that.
That's great. Well, that was an exciting finish, and I think we've got video of the whole thing, so I'll be looking forward to actually seeing that. Well, needless to say, good luck, y'all. This is going to be quite a day. I agree. The wind is just, you can start to feel just a little bit of breeze. I don't think we're going to have what we had yesterday, but it should be quite saleable. So good luck.
Thank you, Andy.
Okay, that's Team Morgan Pinckney, Sabrina Anderson, Cam Spriggs, and Kelly Holtis. Sailing 4 up. You didn't ask them about sailing 4 up, but maybe we can ask the next team about sailing 3 up and compare and contrast. The next team coming up is, of course, Team Josh Hyde, Oliver Lloyd, and I checked with the pronunciation of his name this morning. With Vasilis, he says, call me Vaz. I said, well, I'm not so sure about that. But Vasilis, and I hear from Will Bolden that your nickname is Whippet. Katsaidis, Vasilis Whippet Katsaidis. Join us here on the stage, please.
Baz, should I ask where that nickname came from, or do we not do that in front of polite company?
No, it can be talked about, but I think only Will Bolden calls me.
Oh, well, so it's, yeah.
So it's
well, Will is a little
exclusive-
weird. Yeah.
exclusive
Will
nickname.
is a little weird. He has
Yeah.
a lot of.
I know the
nicknames.
answer, but will not disclose.
All right, very good. Well, Ollie and Baz, needless to say it, you guys are making it look pretty easy, and I know it has not been easy. But so talk about yesterday a little bit.
Hello. Yesterday, yeah, we just went into it knowing sort of the boys don't really like to do the math, but I can't help myself. So I just knew we kind of needed to win one more race, and then we'd top the round robin. So it was just about going in, taking one race at a time, and then we knew that everything sort of resets when you get to the semis, and everything gets a lot harder and closer racing. So, you know, after the round robin, it was just a bit of a reset, and sort of regatta starts again, and yeah.
So sometimes the boats use the adios or media boat as we call a pick, which is similar to that in basketball. It's something in the way that you can use to brush off the other boat. And we can hear the little conversations that are happening literally right below us. Talk about a little bit, Vasilis, the crew communication. You guys are one that, you know, you seem to be very quietly talking, everybody adding something, but is it always that calm?
Yeah, I think I think this is our day 5 of the Gov Cup, so it'd be after today 6 days of sailing together as a team, and the communication has gotten a lot better. I remember training day was fine, really relaxed, all good, and we went into the first race, and holy, you just couldn't get the team to shut up for a little bit and to just think. And I remember kind of thinking to myself, like, the boys are really wicked up right now. But no, it only lasted one race, thankfully, and yeah, it kind of calmed down after that. And I think we've been in kind of similar situations before, and yeah, we just went into yesterday with kind of a calm mindset and just kind of hit the key points we've been focusing on and kind of building throughout the week. So,
well, I was sitting with you guys, a few minutes ago, and I noticed you seem very loose and all that, and I envy you because I used a lot of antacids back then, racing, because I was so nervous and stuff. But well, you're coming from a different culture. You're from Western Australia, which is a long way in many ways from Auckland, New Zealand. How's that worked out?
yeah, Aussie from WA, but no, pretty good. I mean, I've known the boys and raced against them for a long time now, and we get along really well, and yeah,
it looks
it's worked
like
out really good.
All right. Who does the, like on a spinnaker set, who does what?
Well, it changes a bit, actually.
Really?
There's a little bit of a process there that we go through for each different set. Just trying to copy some of the previous winners, like Jeffrey. But yeah, I guess sometimes I'm hoisting, sometimes Vass is hoisting, sometimes Josh is forgetting to hold rope, or sometimes Josh is driving the boat. So kind of changed around a bit there.
I'm glad I asked that question. That's rather unusual. I wouldn't remember what I was supposed to be doing if it kept changing. But no, I'm a tactician. I always know what I'm supposed to be doing. Just yell at everybody. Often wrong, but never in doubt. Well, guys, needless to say, you guys have been, I wouldn't say dominating this week, but you've certainly been at the top, either tied or ahead all the time. So this will be a fascinating day. Good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Andy.
Josh Hyde's team, Oliver Lloyd and Vass Whippet. Katsaitis. Andy, that pretty well wraps it up for today. Our next show, as I mentioned, is at 11:30 today, unless you've got a final comment.
No, I'm excited to get out there, and I see the sky is lightening a little bit, which is a good sign. So let's get out there and go for it.
11:30 today, live racing out on the Pacific Ocean. Join us. Thanks.